Hi everybody, it's Kathy, the self-proclaimed Duchess of Montfort. It is a really nice day this afternoon here in New York. Started out very cold. Yesterday was frigid. The wind and the cold, you just didn't even want to go out, and I didn't. And then of course that made today a little bit more busy in the morning because we had appointments and I wanted to take care of some things that I didn't take care of yesterday. So I thought that I would sit down with you. Come on in and join me. Yeah, come on in and sit down. Yeah. Hi. We're going to make cucumber and onion salad. I know it seems like it's a little bit early in the season for that, but it could be a side dish for your Easter dinner, and that's not that far off, considering we're three weeks into March. So it's going to be very easy, and it's very quick, and it tastes best if you do it at least 4 or 5 hours earlier or overnight. But it is white onion, sugar, cucumber, celery seed, white vinegar, a bit of salt, some black pepper, and some water. And that pretty much takes care of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the small bowl and I'm going to put in, this is half of the recipe that I have, because the recipe I have is larger. It's double. It's for a lot more people. But I'm going to try this and we'll taste it and see if it needs a little bit of adjustment. So I'm putting the sugar in, water, vinegar. Oh, that white vinegar smells so good. It's like lemon. It's just such a fresh smell. And then I've got 2 pretty large cucumbers here. And I did have my, I don't know what I did with it. My, oh well, I'll use the paring knife. You don't have to do them totally clean. You can leave them with some color and just do some rows. Just take off the end and slice down, not too thick because you don't want to take the cucumber with you. They're still pretty expensive this time of the year, on top of everything else that's expensive. So I was in the supermarket a little while ago looking around, and there was a few things I needed and a few things that I didn't really need, but I could have gotten because it wasn't that busy in there. And then when I saw what the prices were, I just said, no, I'll let it go. So, okay, that's kind of what the one cucumber is going to look like. And the second cucumber. Now I still have to put in half a teaspoon of salt and a pinch of pepper and a pinch of celery seed. Celery seed isn't part of the original recipe, but it does add some flavor to it. So I thought I'd put it in this one. And I'm going to cut up the cucumbers fairly small, but not too thin. I mean, you don't want to read the newspaper through them. I don't hear Brady. I know he's in the house somewhere. That's our golden doodle. If you've seen any of my videos before. He's appeared a couple of times, and I usually have to keep a very close eye on him because if he's not in my face or trying to get into the same room that I'm in, he's usually up to something. When I went out this morning, I did get him another bone. It's one of those nylon ones. I got it in PetSmart, and he took to it right away, of course, because it was something new. And then it wasn't too long after that, he put it down, he went outside, he came back in, and my husband was trying to get something to eat, so I got an apple for him. He loves apples. So he and I didn't feel like having lunch, but we shared an apple. And we do that several times a week. Okay. Now, onions and I don't get along very well. So I usually work with them pretty quickly. Sometimes I work near the sink. Sometimes I just keep my glasses on, which I'm doing now. The glasses are supposed to be just for distance. I haven't had them that long, and I'm still kind of getting adjusted to them. What you want to do is cut your onion in half, and then just cut in toward the center. Now, we may not need this whole onion, so I'm going to play that by ear because this is a pretty big onion. So we'll see what happens as we go along. And I'll just pull it apart like so. It's a pretty salad. And like I said, you can see how quickly it works up. And I don't know about onions, but everybody in my family loves onions. But cucumbers are very good for you. Cucumbers, I don't know whether you want to say they get a bad rap, but they have vitamin K and vitamin A and magnesium in them. And of course, they're a lot of water, so they hydrate. Oh, there it is. I was looking for this. It was right behind me. Isn't that always the way? Let me see what I got here, and I can move this around. And then I'll show you what it looks like, because the camera's not on that great an angle. So, what do you think? I should add the other half onion? Yeah, I think I'll add it. I'll probably wish that I'd gotten another cucumber too. And it does hold up in the refrigerator. I'm going, because of the onion especially, I would cover it, but I'm going to make sure I put a good snap-on lid on it so that the onion doesn't permeate through your entire refrigerator. But I'm going to take it out of this stainless steel bowl and put it into a bowl. I have some see-through bowls with lids, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in that. And like I said, if you let it sit a few hours, it always tastes much better. So let's see. That's one. A half a teaspoon of salt. That might require just a little bit more too, but I'm not generous when it comes with salt. I use it where I have to, but I don't overuse it because I have high blood pressure, and I had spent some time in the hospital 5 years back, and after that I saw a nutritionist through the Heart Center, and I said to her, so is there any one salt that you can use without worrying about it, as opposed to just plain table salt? And she looked at me and she said, No, doesn't matter where the salt comes from. Salt is salt, and as soon as it goes into your bloodstream, it's doing its damage. What you normal allotment for salt, the daily normal for salt is 2,200 milligrams, and we don't use any on the table at all because everything else that you eat has so much salt in it. It's a lot of hidden salt, and we just we don't do it. You'd be surprised how quickly 2,200 milligrams adds up. I'm stirring in my witch's brew here of the vinegars and waters and salt and sugar and pepper, celery seed. And then that's just going to get poured right over top. That's your dressing. That gets poured over top of the cucumbers and the onions. And it does sit in some, but because of the amount that I made, it's not soaked in it, but it's enough to give it plenty of flavor. Oh, look at this. This looks really good. Nice, huh? I know I'm ready for something for spring, and I'm sure everybody else is too. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna get a teaspoon and take a taste of this. Come on, get out there. It's very good. A little bit vinegary. When it comes time to put it on the table, I'm going to taste it again and see if the sugar has taken hold, because it really wasn't dissolved that much. But I will put just a little bit more black pepper in and a bit more celery seed. Just a bit. There we go. Make sure I got the right thing. And we'll stir it up again. Ah, that one went overboard and onto the floor. There we go. Okay, now see, that didn't take long and it was very simple. And those white onions were easy on my eyes, so that wasn't a problem. And that takes care of it. That's our cucumber and onion salad. See? Well, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you coming and spending your time with me. I will ask you, though, if you'll give me a thumbs up, if you'll try this salad. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you again soon. I'm not sure what I'll be doing next time. I think I might do a bark, you know, with the sheet pan and the graham crackers and all the goodies that go on top of the graham crackers. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Next time, we'll say hello to Brady. Bye now.